Hi, and welcome to Carolina Varsity's 2015 Week 7. This will be West Mecklenburg traveling over to play Providence. I'm Dale Ross.
And I'm the pet man, Matt Morrow. And your keys to victory for both teams. West Meck coming off 47-20 loss to Ardrey Kill. Get your athletes in space. Providence has faced run-first teams here lately in East Meck and Olympic that like to run the ball directly at you inside. If I'm West Meck, I take my speed, I spread the field, I'm getting jet sweeps, I'm getting counters, I'm getting all that stuff, bubble screens. Make Providence defend the whole field, sideline to sideline. Use your speed, get to the edge, and go.
Yep.
Providence is a big team, but they don't have the speed and athletes on the defensive side of the ball to consistently stop that stuff. Now, on the flip side, Providence, West Meck is going to do that. So your defensive formation, you got to spread out and limit the angles those guys can take to get to the outside. You got to be real smart and take good pursuit angles when they're trying to get outside on you. Use the sideline as another defender and tackle well in space. Don't let those guys get in space, put a move on you, because if they do that, they're gonna go to the house.
That's right.
So it's a tough matchup for Providence facing the West Meck offense. But the good thing is Providence, what they do hurts West Meck. And that's run the ball tough inside using that triple option, using Delulius at quarterback. Jack King has gone to the backfield to help that out. And, running right at West Meck, that hurts them because they're fast. But they don't have the stout guys on the defensive side of the ball to consistently stop that stuff. So if you're West Meck, you got to use your speed. You got to blitz that thing. You got to be smart with it. Play assignment football. Know who's got who. Even when you're blitzing, because you still got to have assignments. You just can't go running in there and everyone's going for the ball, because then if he fakes the dive and then he takes off and everyone's down on the dive, it's touchdown.
Wide open.
So, it's going to be an interesting game here, kind of contrasting styles.
I think it's an important ball game for both teams as we look at playoffs.
Oh, yeah. Both got to have it.
Granted, Providence has a win now, surprising win. In my opinion. So they've got one of the wins that I didn't think they would get heading towards playoffs. And West Mecklenburg got a loss that we expected to get a loss. But, guys, you got to have 5 wins to get in. I don't think either one of these teams are going to place in the top 3.
Right.
Of course, we got a lot more games to play, but you got to win. I think this, for West Mecklenburg, this is extremely important. To pull this win, because they're going to have to chip some wins off. I agree with all your analysis of how they need to play. Get your players in space. West Mecklenburg, Providence, you're going to have to play that stretched out field. Remember that behind you, the more you stretch out, the less that's behind you, the more those angles are for those guys to make those plays. So you got to break down and make good tackles. West, you're going to have to stop that run. You're going to have to step up and play big boy football, is the way I like to put it. I do like to linebacker blitz, do run blitz and that kind of situation. But again, like Matt said, you got to play assignment football, and that's the whole problem sometimes with kids when they're trying to be an athlete to play instead of playing position football. They will get themselves out. They'll take the wrong man. And of course, in that option game, if 2 people take the quarterback or 2 people take the running back and they're not supposed to, somebody's left open. The quarterback's smart enough, he's going to make the right play, and guess what happens? It's a big play, maybe a touchdown.
That's it.
Important ball game over at Providence High School. Hopefully the weather's good and we have a good turnout and everybody plays safe. Thanks.